This right here is the Ride One Up Rift e-bike. This is my very first e-bike that I've gotten. It gets about 15 miles if you're using all throttle. I actually have 2 batteries on me right now. So this is what we'll be riding today. It will get us about 30 miles. Probably don't plan on doing that many miles today, but we can do 30 miles on this bike today. This bike right here has a top speed of 28 miles per hour. We might be hitting those speeds, might be hitting a little bit more, with 5 different modes on here as well. So up to level 5 pedal assist, that's where you're going to reach your top speed. On the throttle alone, you're going to hit about 22 miles per hour. But today we are going to be riding around Atlanta and exploring the city. So let's go. Yeah, they had a huge festival out here. They had a whole bunch of porta potties that they're currently taking down. Huge stage over there. So as you can see on this bike, it has 683 miles on the odometer. I don't believe all of that is true, because I was messing around with the settings a little bit and oh, it jerked me back a little bit. But yeah, I was messing around with the settings on this bike and I kind of boosted up what it said the speed was for a minute, and for a good second it was saying that I was driving about like 999 miles per hour, which obviously was not true. So yeah, that's my bad. I did not mean for it to do that, but I've since then put it back to what it's supposed to be, and now it's accurate. But yeah, today we're gonna be sticking a little bit on the belt line, going a bit into the actual city, just, you know, enjoying ourselves, enjoying the good weather while we got it. But yeah, I absolutely love this bike. This bike is a lot of fun. It's very fast, very torquey. You gotta be careful with it because like sometimes in corners it'll kind of throw you off a little bit. It can easily jerk you off if you make the wrong move. And this bike is no Sur-on, but it's definitely quick and kind of all I need at the moment. I do look at do want to look at getting another bike in the future, possibly. And as you can tell, it's time for me to change those brake pads. We've done about 0.7 miles so far, about 98%. I've actually never went straight right here, so this is where we're gonna go today. Yeah, I've never been down here before, so we're gonna check out this area. Let's make a little left. And then a little bit later on, we're probably gonna venture out and more to the actual city part of Atlanta. Right now, we're more in that urban side. The less, you know, industrial area. Where are we going? We can go to the right, see what's down here. Out on the main streets. And you might notice me sticking a bit onto the sidewalk through this. The cars out here drive very crazy. I might hop onto the main street in just a little bit though. It just depends on how traffic is. Like if it's a lot of traffic, you might as well just stay onto the sidewalk. Yeah, like that, you might as well just stay on the sidewalk because you're not going to get anywhere with that. And like I said, this bike isn't that fast. it tops out about 28 miles per hour on a straight on flat ground. So it's not going to be able to keep up with traffic that good. And also something, Atlanta has started to crack down on Surons. So even if you were to get a Suron out here, it might not do you that good, because you could get a ticket for it for driving it on the street without insurance. Damn, look at the bumper on that car. That bumper is messed up. let me stop talking my mess. Keep going. But yeah, I love this bike. Look at the city. The city looks beautiful. And this is one of the other entrances to Piedmont Park right here. All the entrances pretty much look like this. That's a really pretty color on that Cadillac right there. Right now we're going about 18 miles per hour. Let me make sure no cars are coming on that driveway. This wind is starting to get to me. I'm crying a little bit. We basically did like a big U. That's okay. We just out here vibing today. Let's go to the left real quick if we can. There we go. Got to open in. And then what we're recording on today is a GoPro Hero 10 Black. I actually bought us some new batteries today. That way I can record a little bit longer. Oh, this road is really bumpy. There's some really pretty flowers and a big cat. Oh, the Audi e-tron. That thing is nice. Driving over this bumpy road. But yeah, the city of Atlanta is very beautiful, depending on what part of it you go to. Right now, we're, like I said, in that Piedmont area, Park Drive. So one thing with me, I do not know street names. A lot of people will be like, hey, do you know 392? I'm like, I've heard of it. I don't really know where it is, but I definitely heard of it. But something you'll probably notice about with Atlanta, you're gonna see a lot of older buildings like that. Atlanta is a very old and historic city. So we have a lot of brick buildings like this one right here that are pretty old. I've actually been over here before. We're gonna make a right. Gotta adjust my little mirror. I think I actually saw him earlier. Going about 25 miles per hour. My little bike thing that fell over. Damn it. Ain't nobody behind us. Oh yeah, and I have a little bell on here too. There's a little Philly place right next to me on this right side over here. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Yeah, the little Philly place right here, famous Philadelphia cheesesteaks. I want to try that so bad. I just gotta find a day to come out here and just, you know, sit down and just eat. I believe right now we're kind of heading south, more towards the actual city. Yeah, I'm crying a little bit. I should have brought my glasses. I don't know what is down here, but we're about to find out. That food smells good. What was that coming from there? The Mexican place? That stuff smells so good. Might need to go there instead. I hate these Because everywhere I go in Atlanta, these are always broken, no matter where I go. These are some cute little brownstones. This is very cute. Seal place. All right, let's head up the hill. Damn it, boy, this is get it, man. Gotta work them legs. Ooh. It's funny because I'm really not doing that much. That is a big home. I've never seen a home that big here in the middle of the city. That's big. It might be two different places because a lot of these places, they will have on the same property two different homes. We're gonna make a left right here. Bomb down this hill. I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Going about 16 right now. 17 on the track. Oh, it's a 2002 BMW. Those are actually one of my dream cars. I have a lot of dream cars, but I love the 2002 BMW. I love the way it looks. I love the styling. It's actually two of them. That's cool as hell. Nah, we gotta go over there. Nah, that is so cool. Two 2002s. That's cool, and they got a 318. That is nice. I love that color too. That's really pretty. That is a gorgeous car. And something else that you'll notice about Atlanta, there are a lot of railroads. Actually, the Beltline, I believe that used to be a railroad as well. A little Tacoma, that's nice, a little taco. But yeah, the Beltline, that actually used to be this cute house. I'm sorry, I keep getting off track. The Beltline actually used to be a, what's it called? A train line. It used to run straight through Atlanta. And Atlanta is actually built off of mostly trains. So this is actually a train hub. And actually, we are at Ponce right now. I didn't know we were gonna be over here, but yeah. Ponce is actually like a really big thing. It was a factory at one point. So yeah, this used to be a very big factory, and now there's a whole bunch of stores on the inside. You have mini golf on the top. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Whatever is in there smells so good. It smells like soul food. That's something else with Atlanta. We have so many food spots. If you gonna have anything to do in Atlanta, it's gonna be eat. If that's the one thing we got, it's food. But yeah, I love my city. Atlanta is so beautiful. And I honestly cannot complain at all about this city. And especially for a person like me, there are so many things to do if you're a very nature centric person. So if you love nature, Georgia is a place for you. We have so many things to do out in nature. If you go to the north, you're gonna have a whole bunch of waterfalls. If you go to the south, you have the Georgia canyons. Those are actually really beautiful. I personally love going to the Georgia canyons. I've only been there once. I need to go again. I was supposed to take my girlfriend there, but you know, things happen, plans change. We're gonna kind of snake our way back up here, and this is gonna bring us back onto the Beltline from Ponce. And on the Beltline, I believe there is actually a speed limit. It's not really enforced. They probably should enforce it, but like I think it's like a 15 mile per hour speed limit or something like that. But yeah, with the Beltline, you do have two different sides. You have the right side, it's just like driving, you know, stick on the right, or if you're coming towards us, you're gonna stick on the left. But yeah, it's a nice place to go if you wanna, like this guy's doing, you wanna run or you wanna bike like I'm doing. or just want to walk. And it's also a good way that people are just getting around the city nowadays. I never understood why that was there. And then we have another park right here. I'm not sure the name of this park, but you do have, like, sometimes they'll have little festivals right here. You got the skate park as well, and a little parking area over there. This part is really cool. I believe artists are actually allowed to come here and paint. As you see, there's plenty of graffiti everywhere. That's actually really cool, the rats. But yeah, I think artists are actually allowed to come here and paint. As you can see, there's plenty of paint everywhere. I'm not really sure what this area is called, and I've actually never dipped out over here. So let's just make a right turn, just start exploring. Is that a Wagoneer? I think it is. That's pretty nice. It's a Jeep Wagoneer. Back in the day, my dad was actually gonna buy one of those. I'm not sure why he didn't, but he was going to at one point. That was a really cool car. This is a really nice area. It's really pretty. Like I said, I've never been over on this side before. This is, what does that say, Sampson Street? And as you can tell, probably said this earlier, but I do need to change my brakes. Old 4th Ward. That's interesting. But yeah, Atlanta is a very beautiful city. As you could, like I said, it's a lot of older homes out here, and a lot of these homes are being gentrified and rejuvenated. I think I've actually been over here before. Another good view of the city. Senior zone. Avoid that pothole. What's the tool is this? Rams Rise Up. That is nice. So that is another one of my favorite brands. I love Rolls Royces. That is a beautiful car. I think that's what, a Phantom? That's a gorgeous car. It's probably like a $300,000 car right there. But yeah, if we keep heading this way, we're gonna get more into the actual city. Just checking behind me to make sure no cars behind me, not holding up traffic or anything. Get back on the sidewalk real quick. What is this? Martin Luther King Jr. National Historical Park Visitor Parking. I've actually never been here. So yeah, let's go down here, explore, let's see what this is about. We might be near Martin Luther King's house. I mean, if you're in Atlanta, you're pretty much near Martin Luther King's house. Or this might be near the church. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this is his house that is kind of bringing us to. So we're here. I think if we go that way, we'll probably be at his house. Let me look on the map. Yeah, let's just explore. We'll eventually find it. It's my favorite thing to do. The reason why I wanted to kind of do this today, I used to watch John Hicks a lot when I was growing up. Yeah, I used to watch John Hicks a lot growing up, and something that I've always liked to do growing up is just, you know, traveling. How y'all doing? That's supposed to be Gandhi. But yeah, something I've always liked to do is just, you know, traveling, getting in the car, just going and exploring. Actually, for my 21st birthday, I went to Iceland, and literally no plans at all. Just got in the car when I got to Iceland and just explored. That was probably my favorite birthday that I've ever had. And it's, I don't know, it's just, that was so fulfilling to me. Iceland is somewhere I've been wanting to go for a long time. So that was just a really fun experience. I wonder who this is supposed to be. Ebenezer Baptist Church. So this is his church right here. That's really cool. Like I said, I have been here. I've been here when I was a kid, and I haven't been here since. Actually, there's another statue right there. Yeah, I do not think that guy was waving at me. All right, appreciate it. Yeah, I don't think that guy was waving at me. I think he was just telling me to keep going. All right, appreciate it. It's another really pretty church right there. Mangoes. Yeah, there's a lot of history out here in Atlanta. And it's a lot of things that, you know, you can always learn out here. A lot of things you can always discover. Welcome to GSU. Whoosh, whoosh. I actually did not intend on coming down this far south, but it is what it is. We here. I think that might be like a college tour or something like that. Oh, that's hard. My boy out here hustling. Somebody's dog is pissed off. But yeah, pretty much Atlanta is like one big old like GSU campus when you come to this part. Had to make sure my AirPods are still there. I probably need to go there. I want to get me some Yeezys so bad. I've always wanted Yeezys, but I just never had the opportunity to get any because like my feet are hella weird. And I believe if you go more to the left, you're gonna get more down to the Centennial Park area. That's where I believe the Olympics happened down there, if I'm not mistaken. That old post office. Like I said, Atlanta is a very old city. You could tell right there from that. What is this? A Zox car? The hell is that? It's like an off-brand. Excuse me. Thinking about to get back in the street. Nope, never mind. Staying right here. Nice little Rivian over there. We're at the corner. The corner. Let's go. Whoosh. Oh, I thought I was about to hit a bird. I was about to hit a bird for a second. I don't believe we're too far from the aquarium. For anybody who doesn't know, Georgia actually has one of the world's biggest, if one of the world's biggest, or if not the biggest aquarium in the world, with the biggest fish tanks as well. They have, I think, what, like a whale inside there or something, whale shark, something. It's a really nice facility. And this is the Olympic Park right here. I actually don't know much about this area. I didn't really come out here too much growing up. We just went out here a little bit. I remember when when I was young, my mom would take me out to this right here and we would play in the water. But that's about it. Other than that, I really didn't come out to Atlanta that much as a kid. We mostly went to like Atlantic Station, came here one time, went to the aquarium one time. I don't think I've ever been to the World of Coke. As probably all y'all know, we do also have the College Football Hall of Fame right here as well, but I believe that's in a couple different places as well. I'm not really a big college football guy, so don't take my word for it. But yeah, right now we're kind of in the heart of Atlanta. And there you go, there's the Georgia Aquarium right there. And then also right here, you're gonna have the World of Coke. Probably as everybody knows, the world famous drink was invented right here in Atlanta. How you doing?
What kind of bike is that?
It's an e-bike. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been here before, but I definitely need to go one day. Got a little field trip going on over there. But this is why I love riding my bike around in Atlanta. You have a lot of like little alleyways you can go through. It's not like with John Hicks' video where he be in like hella sketchy areas. You got graffiti everywhere, you got trash everywhere. In my opinion, I feel like Atlanta is actually a relatively clean city, comparing it to like Paris or New York. Atlanta is actually a really clean city, and I actually really enjoy it here. And the great thing about the city, they're starting to add in a lot more things like this, where you can just kind of ride your bike on the side of the street. And now we're actually near Georgia Tech. So this is now that Georgia Tech area, getting closer to the Atlantic Station area. And then you got the Georgia Tech Stadium right here. Damn, that's a lot of bikes. So many bikes out here, looks like litter. Oh, they got like food trucks out here today. I wonder if that line's just for food trucks or for like enrollment type stuff. Had to swap out batteries real quick. Other batteries.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for watching part 1. Right now we're gonna wrap it up. Catch me in part 2 coming out very soon. In the meantime, give me a subscribe and a like and a comment down below saying what was the best part that you liked about the video, or you know what you want to see next time. Y'all have a good day. Peace.